Okay, it's been a long time since I did anything with this jukebox. I got all the parts recorded for the making of the box, but the inserts, the way I did them, I really wasn't able to record them. So I'm going to show them to you in great detail. This is the jukebox, and when you take the lid off, you have your inserts that have the shape of a record on the top. Now the light's going to screw with me. So there's 5 inserts in here. I will take all 5 of them out. Move the box. So they're what do you want to call them? They step up in height. They're not all the same height. So I will show you in detail one at a time and hope that will help you when it comes to making them. Now what I did is I started with the short one, and I can't remember. I'm going to have to measure as I go so I can tell you what I've done. So I took and I cut a circle, and this is an 8-inch circle. So I cut a whole circle. Let me open up this one so you can see. So I cut a whole circle, an 8-inch circle, and mounted it on there as the record. Now, this one, the first one is 10 inches tall. So I took 10 inches, a 10-inch, 8 by 10 piece of chipboard, went ahead and laid my record on the top, drew a pencil line, and then freehand cut them. There was none of the records themselves I did on my Cricut, but you could take anything that is round and 8 inches, whether it be a plate or whatever, and create your own. It's not a problem. I did cut the centers out here, and then I mixed them in on each page, and then I just put a 1/2 inch punched black dot there for the center of the record. So on this one, this goes in here. So on this one, you open your flap down, and here's a place for photos. These come out, and then they just go back in there. You open it up. There's more room to put photos on each side here. And then I took and I made these little tags with records. So these are a 3 and an 1/8 inch circle, and the center is 1 inch circle. And then the tags are 6 1/4 by 3. So actually this circle is a 3-inch circle. Nope, it's 3 1/8. What the heck's going on here? Okay, so I am a 3 1/8 by 6 1/4. Yeah. So I made 3 of those, and I just stick them inside this pocket. So these will fold in, and this will fold up. And there is a magnet right here, just one magnet right here. And it matches with, I think there's a magnet right here. So these magnets will go through all the thickness and hold it up. So these go in, and this goes up. And the backs I just left blank. Now you could take and cover these with paper, or you could put an envelope back here for maybe a CD. But I didn't want anything on the back due to the fact that when you're sliding them in and out, the one that could go behind this one could get stuck on something and ruin your insert. So I did not do any kind of backing on anything. I just left it as it is. So there's the first one. We'll put this back in the jukebox. And then insert number 2. This one is 10 1/2. So each one is a 1/2 inch. It goes up a 1/2 inch. So this is 8 by 10 1/2. And then this one, this has a magnet in it for the front, and this is my waterfall. There's no magnet here on this piece. The magnet is in here, and then the magnet is in here on the very first one. So it will go through there and it will hold them together. So I have my waterfall here. where I just took and put all that. And that goes back on there. And this comes open to the side this way. There's a photo mat. This is one of the stickers that I mounted on chipboard. These were stickers. I mounted them on chipboard and just made them be so you can, and these have magnet, I think, yeah, this has a magnet in it because they didn't want to stay in here. So I put a magnet in there and back here to hold these in. And then this will open up this way and you have a real big photo mat here. And then here's a couple more records for photo mats here. And I did put the paper down here first and then put the record over the top. I laid everything out before I went and glued anything down, so in case I needed to put magnets, I knew where I needed to put them at. And again, the back is empty. So that's number 2. So then this one, I got carried away with the magnets on this one. This one is number 3, and it's full of magnets. You could have done with less magnets, I can tell you that. So these 2 pull out. These are the cut apart. They've got magnets on them, so they stick in there. And these go down in here. And then this will open sideways. And this is what I mean. Everything's got so many magnets. They don't fight each other, but they just stick to each other. And all of these, all the photo mats are in with magnets. So you can put photos on both sides of these. I took a punch and punched a decorative edge punch. And then this one goes over this way, the same thing. You got regular photo mat back there, and then you got smaller photo mats on this side. And then these open up this way. So there's a photo mat, and here's a big one that goes there. And then this will flip down. And I took a punch, and I punched, you can see the spots here. I took a word window punch, that's a Stampin' Up! Retired punch, and I punched these slots so I could stick my tags inside there. And then I just put the lace over the top to cover it up. I just like that lace, it's so pretty. And then this was inside the cover, I believe, of the tablet. I cut it out, matted it on black, and then I just glued the bottom of it down in there so I could put a photo mat in there. So this one's got lots of room for lots of photos. So that's number 3, and again, nothing on the back. So number 4 is 11.5 inches tall, and this one has, again, I took the word window punch, punched this slot, and this fits right down inside there. And then this is a, you could, I did it a little, it comes right to the edge, so I'm not comfortable with putting it in that way, so I put it in this way. So there was room left there so it didn't get bunged up. And then I open this up this way. So here we have, and I've taken this and put one of the little magnets in here to hold that down. That way it would hold this tag in. And then you open it up, and this one is on a magnet. This is just a pocket. This is a cut apart. I left this blank. You could put a photo there, a journaling block, whatever you want. And then there's another pocket down here with 2 more photo mats there. And then over here is another photo mat, a corner pocket. And this one has a photo mat inside the top. This is a page, a regular page, and there's a slot right there. And so there's a photo mat inside there as well. So this one has got potential for a lot of photos as well. Okay. And then the last one is this one. This was a sticker that I mounted on a piece of cardstock. Again, I used my word window punch back there to punch a slot to put this tag down in. Here is another big photo mat. And again, this page has got a pocket in the center for another big photo mat. And you open it up. I didn't put anything on here. I left it. You could put memorabilia, whatever there. I didn't put anything up here either. This is a pocket. Here's 2 photo mats in there. Again, the punch right there. I'm missing a photo mat. I am missing a photo mat. I'll have to find it. I have a short photo mat that goes in there as well. It's a little one, and it fits all the way across there. So I'm missing. I got to find out what I did with it. And here's a photo mat in here. This is a pocket with a photo mat. And then here's another photo mat over here. This was a sticker that I put on cardstock and just glued just the bottom. Here's another pocket that's done with the magnets right here to hold that shut. That way it helps hold the tags in as well. And these are some more of the small ones. And then there's a photo mat that I stuck down. And this one is 8 by 12. There. So this is 12 inches tall, the total height of your chipboard. Each one is a ½ an inch difference. Now, when I did the box, this here was a piece of chipboard. It measures 4.5 by 5. So then I took my ruler and I just went like this, a ½ an inch, and I made all kinds of marks, and then I connected my lines, and then I took my X-Acto knife and I cut this out in the shape so it could be like a speaker. And then I took and I wove, this is some silver 1/8 inch ribbon that I had, and I weaved it to make it look like a speaker. This is glittery. You can see the glitter. This is glittery stuff that I had in my stash. I can't tell you where it came from or how old it was. I just had it in my stash, and because it sparkled, I thought it would be really cute on the front of the jukebox. This is the coin return. This is just a roll of gems that I had. So I put them here and here. These came out of my stash as well. So this is the jukebox, and I apologize wholeheartedly that I do not have each one that I did done. This was started quite a while ago, and then life got in the way, and I had a hard time finishing it. But I finally forced myself to get it finished. So I hope you can follow that. At least with a video, you can stop it and look at the different parts, the different places on the inserts. And good luck. Thanks for watching.